The majority of us are born with a favoured side, whether it is writing, kicking, flipping, cutting, or a number of different activities. We all have a side which we prefer to use. However, in parkour and just general fitness, it is vital to train both sides equally and become as ambidextrous as possible. So in this video, you're going to learn two main reasons why ambidexterity is useful, and also one way in which it may hinder your development as an athlete. So let's get into it. Ambidexterity, or to be ambidextrous, means that you can use both your right and left sides equally. This is useful in a number of life scenarios, especially when you are taking your exams at school, as if one side gets tired while writing your exams, you can switch and write with the other hand. However, ambidexterity in the sporting world has a number of unique benefits. Being ambidextrous will allow you to have full body control. Essentially means that your whole body is coordinated instead of only one side or certain parts of it. It will also mean you are less likely to get injured on one side because you are compensating for a weaker half of your body. The second benefit is with regards to proprioception and the motor cortex development. Being ambidextrous will ensure that the sensors in your body are all the same strength, and therefore you'll have no issues with any of the signals going throughout your body to tell you if something is wrong or something is going really well. With your motor cortex, or your brain in general, learning to be ambidextrous will keep your brain active and awake as it's constantly learning new things. This activates something called plasticity. In parkour, ambidexterity is useful because you can utilize any side in any scenario. There's a phrase in parkour which is adapt to overcome, which basically means you need to adapt your body to the environment, not adapt the environment to suit you. So if you are able to do a number of different skills evenly on each side, you're going to have more freedom when it comes to moving around an environment and completing challenges. Whereas if you only have one dominant side, it is going to really limit you with pretty much any aspect of parkour. It is also useful because if you become injured on one side, you can still train just on the other side. You're not likely to get injured on one side, try training on the other side and injure that side as well. Always adapt yourself, not the environment. There are actually a few negative impacts of ambidexterity. If you want to know more about them, go and Google them yourself. But this is the main one that I found when learning to be ambidextrous. Until I was about 13 years old, I was right side dominant. Literally everything. Every flip, every trick, kicking, writing, everything was done on my right hand side. Until one day at a long jump competition, I messed up my run up, accidentally took off my left foot and got a new personal best. And from that moment on, I started using my left hand side for a lot more things. However, being able to do some tricks on my left, some on my right, and some with both gave me something that I called ambidextral confusion. And this was mainly evident when I tried to do back folds or corks, because my brain would want to twist one way, my body would want to twist the other, and I'd attempt a back fold or a cork and pretty much every part of me would freak out and I'd just fail. Now this actually impacted a couple of other moves because when I tried to attempt them, I just have a mental block, and it was this ambidextral confusion, as I called it, causing it. So this is just something to be aware of. If you are learning to be ambidextrous, you can sometimes have mental blocks because of your confidence twisting or flipping or doing anything to one side. So all in all, being ambidextrous in parkour and general fitness is super beneficial for your strength, injury prevention, brain development, and also opens up a whole new array of opportunities for movement. Just be aware that in some cases it can hinder you slightly, but there is always a way forward. Thank you for watching this video on ambidexterity in parkour and general fitness. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it around with anyone who you think may be interested, and of course click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post similar content to this. See you around.